You're tuning into the Latin Feels podcast with your host, Daniel Alvarez, and the one and only Tiny. That's me.
What is up, fam? Welcome to another episode of the Latin Feels podcast with your host, Daniel Alvarez, and
Evelyn Salazar.
I'm not going to say nothing.
What?
Back. We back for another episode. I'm not going to say nothing.
Look at it. What?
Nothing.
All right. Well, then, continue on.
You guys know what I'm talking about. So what's up? What's new? What's
Oh, man. Lots of things are going on. Lots of things. Lots of moving parts. Literally. I am officially moving into my own apartment as of tomorrow. Hey, celebrate. I am so excited. So excited. It's my first time living by myself.
Nice.
Technically. But for the time being, I will have 2 roommates living rent-free. They are going to live rent-free. And they are my parents. So I'm housing my parents for 2 months while my mom gets situated with her health. So there's some health issues that are going on. And I just, I got to be able to help them. And this is my way of helping them. They have been my source of fuel to make money and get out of my living situation so that I can help them when they're here. Yeah. And I did it, and I feel very proud, proud that I fucking did it. But now, there's other things that are coming my way. So that's the big news. That's gonna happen tomorrow morning. Woo-woo.
Yes, sir. It's like your first moving day tomorrow.
Yeah, I mean, I've moved in LA so many times. I've lived everywhere. I've lived many places: Reseda, San Pedro, West Hollywood. I've lived with so many roommates. Yeah, Beverlywood. Are you okay over there? What's going on?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it getting hot? I'm taking my sweater
off. So yeah, I'm not, I'm not a newbie to the moving. But I really do hope that this new apartment, I can stick around for a while because it is close to my job, which is really nice. Yeah. And yeah, that's where I'm at right now.
That's what's up. Yeah, I've already said it, and I said congrats.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
More than once. Yeah, it's like I've seen how, like, the work you were putting in to get the job and then the applications and all that. So yeah, it's cool to see you get it.
With all of the good things, like obviously like the things that I wanted in life, which was taking care of my family, making the money, trying to get back into comedy. There's still some setbacks from it. There's still like my own health, my fitness. Like I haven't been able to work out really anymore because I've been so dedicated to all this. But again, it's just a matter of finding that balance and not trying to overwhelm myself. And that's easier than fucking said than done. Wow. So, I do little things helping, like tiny little meditations. I'm going to try to make a meditation 1-hour meditation tomorrow after my move at 6 p.m. So we'll see how that goes. I think it'll be really, really good for me because I am really wound up. Although you guys see this exterior of like happiness and joy and all this, but inside, there's a lot of turbulence.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's a lot moving just in general by itself.
Yeah.
It can be stressful, and just if you add all the other things, it's.
Yeah, you're gonna come to help me, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna go one box at a time, baby.
This ruins his joke, by the way.
Oh yeah, yeah. Why you messing up my joke that I just wrote? Yeah, I have a new bit where I say that I try to find the positives, like because there's a lot of negatives about being in a chair, so I try to find some of the positives. And I say that I haven't helped anybody move in 18 years.
And then I came along.
You gonna have me move that? I just gotta move one box, and then there goes my joke. I just be one box at a time. Vámonos.
I'm just gonna put stuff on top of you and roll you in.
Just push me.
Yeah. We got a dolly.
Yeah. I mean, actually, that kind of would work. I just be holding on,
Yeah.
Like a few boxes.
Yeah, this is a human dolly. Just hold on. Yeah. Push him.
My legs have a weight limit, though.
Oh, do they?
They got a weight limit.
Do they? How do you know about your weight limit?
How about this move? This move.
How do you know about your weight limit?
These random lap dances that I be getting, you know?
Okay.
Just. Yeah, I haven't really done anything crazy this week. I don't think I've had a kind of a slow week.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I have anything. Oh, I did a show in Lake Arrowhead. Drove out there. It was a 2-hour drive up a mountain. That was fun. I think that was like what I liked the most about it was like the last like 18 miles you're going up a mountain and it's curvy.
Yeah.
So I was just
running
it, man. I was going.
Speed racer over here.
Yeah, it was pretty
Fast
fun.
Too Furious.
And then I was getting these intrusive thoughts. I don't think I've told you about this.
No.
Yeah, so on the drive up, it's a two lane road at first, and then like the last 10 miles is just one road, like one lane each side.
Yeah.
And I swear, like once or twice when I saw like a big ass trailer coming toward me, I was kind of like, it would just be so easy to just swerve into this motherfucker, you know? I was like, yo, man, my fucking brain is fucking with me right now.
You know, I think all of us have those moments of like, wait, why are we thinking that? You know, like kind of like, I don't know, I can be on top of, on a balcony and it's like, you know, it just takes me to, but those thoughts come and then they go, you know, you got to worry when they stay.
When I was laughing about it.
Yeah. When they stay in there too long and you really start like thinking about it, like I should do this. That's when we should definitely get off this podcast and call 1-800-HELPLINE. Okay.
Yeah. Nah, it wasn't anything serious. It was okay. I thought it was funny. I was just like,
yeah.
Yeah. And I try to make that a joke somehow. Like I tried it, but it didn't really work. So I don't know if I just need to word it a little better.
Yeah.
Or it
could be a different audience too. You know, like Arrowhead, who the fuck is up there?
No, I'm saying the joke about the intrusive thought. Like I didn't say it up there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I did once I came back, like, you know, a few days after. But I was like, I don't know. I thought it was funny. Or I was just like, I could just yeah. But that was a fun show.
Yeah. What else was going on in your week?
Are you thinking of something specific?
No, I'm not thinking of anything
you're just
specific.
saying
I'm just saying it. Why are you did you see the way he was like what?
No, because I thought you were talking about something specific.
I don't know. What specific thing could I be talking about? You over here just getting in trouble. The other day I said to Daniel, I said, hey, I need to talk to you. And he immediately went into, oh no, I did something wrong. And it was like something as simple as like, you know what? I have something that I just really want to tell you about. And it was a personal thing that I want to tell him about, but he thought it was about him.
Yeah. But I told you
I
told you because as a kid, mostly the attention that I would get was when I was in trouble.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna shut up. So usually if they were like, Daniel, I was like, what did I do, bro? What did they catch me doing? Yeah?
It was really funny though, because I was like, hey, I need to talk to you.
And I was like, fuck.
And then when you did say that, I was like, what kind of shit are you doing? What's going on? Why are you so scared?
Nothing.
You better not be podcasting without me.
Imagine I'm just bringing in another host.
You bringing in other hosts? Are they smaller than me?
On the side.
Are they smaller than me?
Would that make it worse or what?
Yeah, I'd be real pissed. Nobody can be more tiny than tiny.
That'd be funny though.
Yeah.
If I do bring like a.
Actually, we do have someone coming in this upcoming week who is tiny, like me. I think she's actually smaller than me.
Really?
Yeah. Now, like, this is all now connecting, and I'm not mad about it because she's a friend of mine, a dear friend. I've known her since junior high, and you guys will get a chance to meet her. She's hilarious, very outgoing. Daniel has received a nice lap dance from her the first time he met her. Yeah.
Shout out Tanya for that one.
Hey, shout out to Tanya.
It's on video. I'll show you.
And yeah, it should be fun. So So you're only allowed to bring people on that I can approve.
Okay.
Okay.
It has to go through
Yeah,
you.
that's the way. Yeah,
Okay.
the way it works. That's how it works. And then
Good to
in
know.
this podcast relationship, I can approve the girl. What
I don't
do
know
you
how I
have
feel
to?
about
Why are
that.
you nodding your head? You should be nodding
The
me this
girls?
way. Yes.
The girls?
Yes.
It's just the girls. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm cool with that.
All
I
right.
don't mind.
Just kidding. You can bring the girls in too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know what's something big that happened this week.
What?
We are kind of gonna get sponsored. I think I'm still working out. I still have to work out the details of it, but we might be podcasting out of an actual professional studio pretty soon.
Yeah.
Because right now we're doing it hood in my room in the corner. You know, it's all small.
Making it look cool though, right? You guys don't even know. Like people think it's like, oof.
Yeah, nah, we out here.
This is bed right now.
Right there. Right there.
It's a fish tank right back there.
Yeah, there's
Your mom is right there. Hey.
Hola, señora. ¿Cómo está? Yeah, so we might be working out of a studio just because we're going to be bringing people in and just to have more space and a better setup suited for having multiple people.
Yeah, that'd be dope.
Mm-hmm.
That's going to be dope.
So,
it's going to happen. Let's just keep our fingers crossed and everything.
Shout out
to Third Wheel
Podcast Studio.
Woo!
Because they also have the club. That's our main club that we go to. It's Third Wheel Comedy is the clubs. Third Wheel Podcast is their podcast studios because they have multiple. They have some here. They have one in Seattle. They're out there doing it. So we're going to be coming out of a new space pretty soon. Most episodes, I think. We might still do some here. But for the most part, most of the episodes are going to be out of the studio.
Very dope.
So
I'm excited. I'm excited.
That is some news.
Yeah, that's big news for us.
Mm-hmm. We spent a day out of this week as well, kind of brainstorming.
Yeah.
And thinking about, like why we're doing this podcast and why we started it and what's the purpose.
So the way Daniel was like, hey, we need to have a meeting. And I was like, oh, okay, let's have a meeting. Not just like bullshit and talk, but real meeting. And I was excited about it. I think, with all the things that we have ideas for, I think that we can definitely accomplish them. Mm-hmm. It's just a matter of putting in the work. And I know that you put in the work and I know that I'm going to put in the work. So we got this.
Now we just need y'all to put in the work.
Now we need you guys to put in the work. What do we got to do? Do you guys need me to...
Do it. Do it.
That's not happening.
Yeah, no. There will be no such flashing on this here podcast.
No, there shall not me at least, but maybe our guests.
Yeah. Hey, shout out who's the first guest is gonna do it. We'll see who's down. It's gonna be a dude.
I know. He's like, hey.
Nalgas. Hairy ass cheeks are what y'all gonna get. That's what y'all get.
Gross. What else has been going? Oh, so there's some sad news. Let's talk about some sad news in the comedy world. We lost another comedian this week.
Yeah, not a fun situation.
No.
We were talking about Third Wheel, and one of the co-founders of Third Wheel actually passed away this week. Very young, 32 years of age.
Oof.
Dex Carvey. If y'all don't know, that is Dana Carvey's son. I'm sure you guys know who Dana is, like a comic. But yeah, it's a crazy situation, like I had been around him a couple of times, and like one of the nicest, most welcoming people that I've met, especially like in the comedy scene. Mm-hmm. Such a cool dude, it's such a sad situation,
Yeah, that's exactly what Abe told me. So I never had the chance to meet him in person, but Abe had mentioned Abe. You guys remember this name, hopefully. That's my roommate or the guy that's housing me, my friend, my very good friend. And he met him and he told me the exact same thing that you said right now. Exact same thing. The nicest person in the comedy world. Yeah. Just like, and in the comedy world, you guys have to understand, not everybody is freaking cool.
Yeah, not like that.
Yeah, not like that. Not everybody's genuine. Not everybody is like, willing to say, hey, like, you're doing a great job. Mm-hmm. There's a lot of envy, a lot of negativity, but we steer away from it. We look past it.
Yeah, we try to stay away from the drama and the negativity. But yeah, from what I saw, it was always like it was kind of like almost like he went out of his way to be nice to people and like say hi and have a
Yeah.
conversation with people, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it's just like a intense situation, you know. It's
Yeah.
like
Yeah. And it was, I believe, a drug overdose. So be careful out there. People doing, drugs. Be careful. Things are still being laced with fentanyl.
mm-hmm,
I know there are kits that you can get. This is really good for the audience to know. I mean, there's kits that you can purchase if you are doing that kind of stuff. Not that I would say, hey, do that, because I don't think that's a good idea. I don't think any of that stuff is good. But if you're going to do it and this is your lifestyle, I am not here to judge you, but be safe about it,
mm-hmm.
Just be safe about it. You have kits, you have things that you can test it, and that's what you have to do.
Get some, have you some Narcan, you know.
Yeah.
So if you get that reverses a lot of like the effects of a lot of drugs. So it's a good thing to have if you are participating in the alternative drug lifestyle. You know?
Yeah. I mean, man, I'm just sad that we keep losing people like that.
Yeah, it's my 2-year anniversary of doing stand up is about to come, and I was just telling you earlier that I kind of have lost count of how many comics have passed away in those 2 years that I've been doing it, you know. It's crazy, you know. It's like,
it's very sad. Well, a moment of silence for him.
Yeah,
here we go.
R.I.P.
R.I.P.
Dex, man, you will be missed and remembered through Third Wheel and all the people you.
His legacy will go on. I never got a chance, but I feel like from what everybody's saying online and what people have told me, it seemed like a really nice guy.
Yeah, definitely. Sad situation.
Yeah.
You want to get into these riffs?
Let's do it.
You got the bucket.
Okay. What? Mayonesa. Mayonesa. Remember that song?
Yeah.
All right, hold on. Oh, this is a good one. All right, Daniel Alvarez, tell us your worst drunk story.
My worst drunk story?
Yeah.
My first time that I really got super wasted is kind of funny.
Yeah.
I was like 15. We were helping one of my aunts move, and then we were helping her move, and then we ended up like staying in that neighborhood. The party was like a block away from where my aunt's house was.
Mm-hmm.
So we ended up hanging out, and I was with my older cousin, and it was all his friends. So they had bottles. So I was just drinking all kind of different hard liquors. Like I was drinking Remy Martin and like Presidentes and like all kind of different drinks and beers.
Ooh.
And I got lit. Like I blacked out. Like I don't remember some of the stuff, but I do remember when after the party had like ended, my cousin was like, "Yo, bro, take some beers." So he was just giving me beers, and I was just holding them. And then we had a block. We had to walk a block. And I was just like, I remember just at one point I ended up like in the middle of the street because I was dropping the beers and trying to pick them up and just like I would like drop one and fall, get up. Like when I woke up, my pants had rips and shit. So whatever.
You didn't have any bruises?
Nah, because I was drunk, I was loose. And then I don't bruise very easily.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it takes a lot to actually bruise me. So we ended up at my aunt's house. I remember I threw up, and then, like I said, we had to help her move. So in the living room, there used to be a twin bed. There was like a frame that had like springs, and then there was just like a little mattress, and they had already taken the mattress, and I fell asleep on the springs. And when I woke up, I had like the spring marks on my face, like I had the squares of the I was hungover all day. Like I was just like nauseous. My body felt like they beat me up. Like literally, I felt like they whooped my ass. You know, like my achy. I was just like, never again, bro.
Yeah.
That was a wild one. I didn't drink for a long time after
that. Good. Good. You learned your lesson.
Yeah, that was all bad, man. How about you? What's your...
Oh man, I got so many because I mean, I don't drink anymore, but when I did back in the day when I was younger, I mean, let's just put it this way. Like at one point in my life, I was working at Hooters at the age of 19. And I was also working at the Viper Room. So I was working 2 jobs, both of them in the industry. I was young, underage, and one of them is a full bar. So in California, you are legally allowed to sell alcohol, but you can't drink it at the age of 18. So you can be a server of alcohol. You can serve alcoholic beverages, but you're not allowed to drink it.
Yeah.
And when I was working at the Viper Room, my bosses were very laxed, and we would take shots before shows and during shows. I mean, I remember I think it was the first time I ever drank Hennessy, and it was for Too Short. So Too Short came in to the Viper Room, and my boss that day. So usually we would wear like these little tiny shorts and like a black wife beater, and it said Viper Room. And that day he's like, "Don't come in those shorts. You need to wear pants." And I was like, "Okay." And he's like, "Yeah, there's going to be like a rap concert, and we want to make you safe." I said, "Sure." But every table was buying me shots of Hennessy, and I had never drank Hennessy. I was wasted to the point where I like went to my manager and I started crying. I was like, "I'm too drunk to do anything anymore. I'm so sorry." And I was like, "Are you gonna fire me?" He's like, "No, I told you to take the shots." Like, he was encouraging us to do it, So he's like, "You're not fired. Just sit in the back room." So I was just like really, really sad because I was trying to do a job and I thought I could hold my liquor because I was like a vodka drinker. I was like, "Oh, I can handle it." It's crazy the way different alcohols can hit you and different. I didn't know. I was so young.
Yeah.
So I had been drinking vodka for such a long time, and then I drink Hennessy, and it's just
it's
next
a
level.
different...
Yeah, and I was just crying the whole night, and it's just embarrassing,
Yeah.
My boss had to like call my roommate to pick me up. It was
Really?
It was just a hot mess. Yeah, I was so hungover. That's what I don't miss. I don't miss drinking and the hangover.
Yeah.
Like I miss like the happiness of it, but not the hangover, the stupid.
Yeah. I'll drink, but I'll just do 1 or 2 shots and then I'm good. It's rare when because I have bad reactions to hangovers.
Yeah.
Tequila is what gets me, man.
Yeah, that's
when I take tequila, I fucking black out and do wild shit. I will fucking...
Let's talk about that one.
Nah.
How about why didn't you bring up that one? That was recent. That was very recent.
I did the Irvine Improv and
let him know this is a good joke time.
Yeah, I was so okay. So it was the first time I had done a big show like that.
When anybody does this,
let me explain.
Look, hold on.
Let me explain to you. Mira, me puse bien pedo, mira, estaba bien loco, compa. Mira, estaba chingue, me fue de cabeza la verga. I just turn paisa when I get drunk. No, compa, mira. Me dio chingadazo y llegué a la casa de la policía.
This is a really good story, though, because la policía was there.
Llegó la pinche policía, mira, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7 policías. Yeah, so I opened 2 shows for Kevin Herrera. He goes by Raising Kings Only, New York. Follow the homie. Anyways, so I was booked for 2 shows, and then because he sold out both shows, they gave him a bottle of Casamigos. So I took a shot of Fireball in my car before I even went into the club. And then as soon as I got there, he gave me like a whole glass with Casamigos and orange juice. And then we did the first show, and then everything was cool. I was just chilling. I wasn't really drinking that much. I was just kind of like taking a sip here and there. And then we did the second show, and after I did the second show and killed it, by the way.
Hey.
I was so
As you
happy.
do.
I was so happy that I was like, I'm gonna celebrate, bro. I was like, and I went to the back and I basically served myself like a double shot.
Oh
And
shit.
then I was just like, let's go. And then I forgot after that, basically. Like I don't remember even leaving the club. And then as soon as it hit me, like I went outside, it was already late. And as soon as that cold air hit me,
Yeah.
it really hit
Le
me.
dio aire.
Yeah.
Este.
I was over here rolling to my car. And I know for sure that I fell, but I don't know if it was out of my chair or out of my car. And I know I fell because I had a fucking mark on my head. Like, it was like a scratch, basically. I look like the last chair bender in this bitch, man. And then I jumped in my car, and then I realized I was like way too wasted to drive.
Mm-hmm.
So I was just like, I'm gonna hang out in my car. And then I think when I fell, the security guard, because I was like in a parking structure, and there was like security guard driving around. I think he saw me fall out of my car or chair, whichever one it was, and realized that I was probably drunk. Yeah. And then I think he called the cops because I think he assumed that I was just gonna leave. So I'm just hanging out in my car, just like, all right, I'm gonna sleep this shit off, you know. And then all of a sudden, like, cops come. It was like 6 cop cars came, and I was like, what? But my car wasn't on. I was just hanging out, and then they asked me to get out of the car, and I got out of the car, and then they started trying to giving me like the field sobriety test stuff, like the pen, follow the pen, don't move your head. And then I was like, I wasn't driving. Like, why are you trying to make me do this? And they were like, oh, we got to report that you were driving. And what I did is I got in my car and I kind of did a circle inside the parking lot because I started driving and I was like, I'm too lit. Yeah. So I just did a turn and went like just parked. So he was like, somebody saw you driving. It's probably on the cameras. And I was like, well, they saw me driving, but not you. You know, I'm good, bro.
Smart people. I was in my car. Listen to this. This is smart. And in California, you can do this.
Yeah. So, and then they tried to do the breathalyzer test to me, and I was like, you got me fucked up, bro.
And
like,
they asked you, oh, can we breathalyze you?
Yeah, I was like, nah. Like I wasn't driving. Like you know, you don't have anything. And then I figured, even in my fucked up state, I figured if I blow into this shit. And obviously, I'm going to be over the limit. They could just make a story. Yeah. They could just be like, he was driving, you know? Yeah. So I was like, I'm not going to blow into it. And I knew that they didn't have anything. So I was kind of being a dick about it even. I was like, you good? You got me fucked up, bro. You better fucking talk to my lawyer if you want me to blow in that shit. And as soon as I said that, all of their faces changed and they got serious. And they're like, fuck, like, we can't fuck with him, you know? So they just... And then he tried to be like... He was like, well, you're going to have to leave from here anyways. Like he was basically saying like, I'm gonna have to leave right now and we're gonna catch you anyways. Yeah. But I was parked in a handicap spot. Yeah. So I was like, I could just hang out here all night. What do you mean? And that's what I plan to do. And then after that, they just kind of like left. And then I ended up passing out for a few hours.
And then slept it off.
Yeah. And then I didn't even realize I got home. I had a headache when I woke up. I was like, damn, I might have drank too much. I didn't even know I had the line on my head until
you got home and you saw it.
I was like, looked in the mirror. I was like, what the fuck? Man, it looked like, yeah, it was crazy.
That's funny.
That was my
Daniel.
Story.
Oh, Daniel. Yeah. Well, we do not condone drinking and driving. I am proud of you for, realizing that you were too lit to drive. Yeah. Do not do that, ladies and gentlemen. Do not drive and drink.
Yeah.
Or drink and drive.
That's kind of like my MO. When I do get too drunk, I end up passing out in my car.
Yeah. It's no bueno. No bueno.
Hacemos las que faltan en español.
Sí.
Los 10 minutos.
Okay, vamos.
Hay que sacar uno
That was
más.
a fun topic.
Gente tóxica.
Gente tóxica.
Gente tóxica.
Uf. Estoy trabajando y he trabajado mucho para no tener esa gente tóxica en mi vida. En mi pasado he tenido personas que han sido mis amigos o amigas, supuestamente, y de ahí van atrás de mi espalda y dicen cosas de mí o se comportan totalmente diferente como adelante de mí o adelante de otras personas. Y ese tipo de gente es muy tóxica para tu vida porque a través de eso también están manipulando la situación. ¿Para qué? Para el beneficio de la persona, de ellos. Y yo he sido muy, ¿cómo se dice? Pues porque estoy diciendo mucho, sorry. Get that out.
Get that out.
Get that out. I don't like that.
Más trabajo para mí.
Mierda. He tenido que realmente tratar de decir que no, ya no. ¿Sabes qué? Me invitan a una fiesta, yo no puedo, perdón. Y no es que yo quiero o decir algo o decirle, ¿sabes qué? Eres tóxica o yo no necesito hacer eso. ¿Por qué? Porque ya no me interesa esa persona. ¿Para qué? ¿Para qué empezar una pelea con alguien que es tóxica o tóxico? Mejor déjalo, mejor deja que te inviten, mejor dejan que te digan, oh, ¿quieres hacer? No, ya, gracias. Pero ya para de estar tan comunicados con ellos. Y a veces las personas que son tóxicas, yo creo que no saben que son tóxicas. Porque algunas sí, algunas
saben
sí.
que son. Hay gente que sabe que son como son, pero hay gente que sí, no saben que sus acciones o sus palabras pueden ser considerados tóxicos.
Claro. ¿No? Entonces, estoy tratando de salir de todo eso.
Yo siempre he evitado todo el drama, he sido bien bueno para ver la gente que es tóxica. Casi nunca he tenido relaciones o amistades con gente que es así, porque naturalmente yo no dejo que la gente se me acerque mucho. Es muy pequeño el grupo de personas que yo considero que son mis amigos o amigas.
Tus compas.
Es bien limitado ese grupo. Por lo general no tengo mucha gente tóxica en mi vida, porque naturalmente como soy, los pucha afuera de mi vida.
Los empujas.
Los empujo. Bitch. A la verga.
Está bien.
¿Quieres sacar el último?
Gente tóxica. Aparte de eso, ¿relaciones tóxicas?
No he tenido tampoco.
¿No? Oh.
No. Yo digo que por lo mismo, porque yo naturalmente leo a las personas como su vibra. No sé cómo explicarlo.
O sea, ¿nunca has tenido una persona que sea muy celosa? Muy celosa, ¿no?
Las he evitado. Todo, eso es lo que, por lo mismo es lo que lo digo, que yo naturalmente sé que alguien no es para mí, porque casi todos mis amigos tienen una historia de una ex bien celosa. Y yo no.
¿Tú no? Ya.
Evito lo tóxico,
Ya, entiendo. Ok.
Sacar el último para terminar.
Sí, el último. ¿Cómo se dice esto? Cuando alguien te está tratando de echarse los perros.
Best pick-up line.
Best pick-up line, ya.
¿Cuál es la mejor que has oído tú?
¿Yo?
Yo no uso pick-up lines, yo no tengo. Pero como en una fiesta, en un club o algo. ¿Cuál es la mejor que te han usado? O te hizo reír
Ese es el problema, es que no me acuerdo del mejor. No me acuerdo, la verdad, pero sí me acuerdo del peor.
Wow.
El mejor no me acuerdo porque no lo puedo registrar, pero el peor sí me acuerdo porque me acuerdo cuando el chico vino. Estuvimos afuera de Los Globos y yo y mi amiga estuvimos allá afuera y viene y me dice, oye, ¿tú no eres la chica de tal fiesta? Yo, ¿cómo? La fiesta que estaba aquí nomás en Alvarado y no sé qué. Yo lo miro y está con su amigo. Yo, ¿me estás preguntando si yo estuve en una fiesta hace cuánto tiempo? Primeramente, vamos a empezar ahí. Así, empecé a darle el habla. Primeramente, ¿hasta cuándo estás? ¿En qué temporada fue esto? Hace 2 años. ¿Tú crees que yo voy a acordarme que yo estuve en una fiesta en Alvarado hace 2 años y que yo te vi? ¿Me viniste a hablar? No. Entonces, ¿cómo sabes que soy yo? Dime tú. Entonces, yo sabía que estaba tratando de usar un pick-up line, pero no le funcionó.
Yeah.
Y le dije así, entonces, ¿por qué no piensas en otra cosa que decir. Así le dije de frente. Piensa en otra cosa de decir. Y su amigo que estaba al lado de él, dice, por si acaso tú tienes mucha apariencia como a Jennifer Lopez. Y yo le digo al chico que me estaba tratando de hablar, mira a tu amigo, aprende de él. Eso sí está funcionando. A él sí le voy a hablar porque me dijo que me miró como Jennifer Lopez. ¿Qué cosa? O sea, ¿qué más? Y empezaron a reírse todos.
Esa fue la mejor.
Yo creo que sí.
La peor y la mejor.
Sí, la peor y la mejor, porque el amigo, por si acaso te mira como Jennifer Lopez. Yo, Dios, ¿de verdad? O sea, muchas gracias.
Yo no creo que he usado
¿No?
pick-up lines. O yo, en mi vida, casi la mayoría de las relaciones que tuve, no fui yo quien las inició. Siempre fue
Ahí te buscan.
O eso, o era como una amiga de mi hermana, o una amiga de una prima, o un amigo una muchacha le dijo, amigo, you know. So, nomás se presentaba, you know.
Claro.
Nunca tuve que usar mucho pick-up lines o pedir números o nada de eso. Creo que puedo contar en una mano las veces que le pedí el número a una muchacha que no conocía para nada.
Okay.
Nomás una extraña en la calle. Nomás fueron unas cuantas veces.
Que dijiste,
¿Qué onda?
Déjame hablarte.
Ay, sí, si tenía una, era si tenían tatuajes. Les hacía una pregunta sobre su tatuaje. Y así empezaba. Si eso se cuenta como una pick-up line. Me decía, hey, no sé tu tatuaje, ¿cuándo te lo hiciste? Así empezaba.
Ahora voy a estar en la expectativa. Cuando lo digas voy a decir, está trabajando el hombre, está trabajando, déjalo.
Eso fueron los 10 minutos. ¿Fueron 10 minutos?
Yo
no
creo
sé.
que sí, puede ser.
Muy cerca de los 10 minutos.
Y bueno, gracias a todos nuevamente por estar aquí con nosotros. La próxima semana, esta semana que viene, vamos a hacer otro con mi amiga. Así que stay tuned.
Coming at you with our first guest.
Yay!
Maybe not in the new studio. We will see.
Yes. Soon to be announced.
Yep. That's all.
That's it. Make sure to like and subscribe. Make sure to share it with your friends. Share it with your mom. Share it with your aunts, your uncles, your gente latina, your gente non-latina. We need everybody to come and see us and be about it.
On that road to 1,000 subscribers.
Yay!
Hey.
Let's do it.
Let's get 15 likes. Let's get 15 likes on this video.
All right.
Let's get it.
I'm just going to call all my cousins. Hey.
Then it like, huh? Just all my sister's accounts and shit.
Yeah. All right, y'all. Have a good night.
Have a good one. We out.
Bye.
Y se acabó la cosa. That's it. That's the end of the show. We'll catch another episode with Tiny and the Man on Wheels.